Hello everyone, my name is Holly and I will be conducting the course today on the price of mineral water. So we will be doing a discussion, a reading activity, and vocabulary activities, and vocabulary building, and then finally a final discussion about um, the differences between mineral water and tap water and how it works within different cultures and different markets. So it should be a fun lesson. Um, so I know that in some countries, no one drinks bottled water. In some countries, everyone does. So, hi, Thomas.
Entrando todos. Y acá, si utilizas estos,
Yes.
vamos a poner aquí la cámara, vamos a quitársela.
Hello, Thomas. How are you? Hello, Thomas.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, good, good. Did you take the last class or did you take a break?
I took the last class too because I
Okay.
want to, I want to improve.
Excellent, excellent. Take as many classes as you can. So that's awesome. Yeah. Hi, Cornell. Welcome.
Hi, Wally. Nice to meet you. How are you today?
Very good. How are you doing?
I am okay, more
Yeah.
or less, but I am a bit tired, but everything is okay.
Uh-huh. Excellent. But it's what, 7 a.m. there, or is it 8 a.m. where you're at?
7.
7, yeah.
7,
So
yeah.
that's quite early.
Yeah.
I've
It is not. It is not a problem for me because I am early bird.
Yeah, I've thought about actually switching over and teaching 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I think, I'm just not awake. I do not have um, uh, the ability to wake up that early. So, but I do. I mean, I do get up that early if I go to bed early. Okay. Thanks, Thomas. Sorry, you have to leave. See you in another class.
Yeah, excuse me.
No
Excuse me,
worries.
goodbye.
No worries. It happens. Life gets in the way sometimes. So. Yeah. And how's the baby today, Cornell?
He's okay. He's playing downstairs
Uh-huh.
with his mom. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he was the earliest bird in the family
Uh-huh.
today because he woke up 5 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I asked my brother-in-law if he has any sleep problems because his children all do have sleep problems. So I asked him if he had any sleep problems, and he said, "Well, my sleep problems are when my kids wake up.
Yeah.
And this child wakes up at 4, this child wakes up at 5." So
Yeah. He's a eager beaver.
yeah, exactly. Hi, Tati Tulin. How are you? Hi, Heidi. Heidi, is your name really Heidi or is it Hide?
This place, my name is Heidi.
Okay, yeah, but the true pronunciation for in Japanese is it Hide?
Yes, but in the case if you call me in Japan, we need to add the san to
Oh,
the other person.
uh-huh,
Then I I hate to be called Hide.
uh-huh.
Quite
Okay.
in Japanese manner.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
Heidi is my sister's name, and I've always thought it was a beautiful name. So so you have a nice name.
it's okay, but
Yeah.
Hide, I have a little strange feeling.
Uh-huh. Okay. Tati Tulin, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, this is Tatiana.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're using your other account. So,
I found the former account, previous
got it.
account.
Yeah, because sometimes you have Tanya there, and then this one. I wondered if it was you, but I wasn't sure.
Uh-huh.
So have you had a good? No, it's morning. So have you had a good morning so far?
This morning, my grandson stayed with me, and in the morning I sent him to the kindergarten, and maybe 1 hour ago, 1 hour before I here, I came back from the kindergarten, and I immediately began my morning from the verb brain.
Oh wow, that's great. Great. So, and Heidi, have you had a good day so far in Japan?
Today it's very bad day. Two Japanese journalists were captured by ISIS.
Really?
I don't know. They appeared on YouTube, so they threatened Japanese government. If you don't pay the money, we will kill you. In 72 hours. The limit is already passed, but 10 minutes passed. So I'm worrying about them.
Oh yeah. Where would we find that on Yahoo, or where could we find that news?
Yeah. Before American journalists were killed, right? What?
I don't know.
I don't know. They are wear orange cross.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. But no, I hadn't heard this news. I don't have TV, and unless I go directly to a news site, I miss out on a lot. So
it happened 3 days ago. So
okay.
It's just past limit.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check check the internet after this class just to get to know about what's going on. So
they required $200 million.
Wow. Does Japanese pay?
No, we shouldn't pay that because if they got such money, maybe next time they will research Japanese anywhere.
Yeah.
Even though Japanese people are enjoying the sightseeing in European countries, but ISIS will come that place, then they captured. So we should avoid such a bad case.
Yeah. Americans don't pay either, but I know that there are some countries that will pay. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Cornell and Tatiana, have you heard the news about the Japanese journalist?
Yeah, I heard something, but I have no any deeply details regarding this topic. But I know it.
Does will your country pay ransom for if people are kidnapped?
It depends on situation.
Okay. And Tatiana, okay. Tatiana, how about in Russia? Will Russia pay ransom?
Pardon, I don't understand what.
If somebody is kidnapped, will Russia pay the ransom?
I didn't catch what you are saying about.
Okay. No worries. So let's go ahead and start on this. And we have the price of mineral water. So how often do you buy mineral water? So Heidi, how often do you buy mineral water?
When I travel abroad, I always buy mineral water in the supermarket or bar. But in Japan, the tap water is very safety, so I drink tap water.
Okay, so you drink tap water usually in Japan?
Yeah.
Because it's safe. And do you buy bottled tap water as well?
Yeah, before I was buying, but I stopped to buy that because almost all tap bottled water came from European countries by airplane. It's waste of money and it harms environment.
Okay. Cornell, how about you? How often do you buy mineral water?
sorry, we often mineral water every week, every week because tap water quality is very low here, so we must buy mineral water without bubbles. Without
Okay.
bubbles,
So
yeah,
that
it
would
is
be
very important.
the ones without bubbles is spring water actually. So you have mineral water is with the bubbles, spring water is without the bubbles, or technically tap water. So, Tatiana, how about you? How often do you buy mineral water?
Every day. Every day, because in Russia, I live near the mountain, and we have rather cheap mineral water because we live on the foot of the mountains, and we have natural resources, natural mineral water. I think all water, even from the tap, is mineral.
Oh. Okay, so basically, mineral water has a little bit of bubbles in it, where the spring water and the tap water don't. But spring water and tap water are similar. So, yeah. And for me, I never buy mineral water because I don't like the taste. But I will buy bottled water quite often. So bottled spring.
You're right. But some mineral water mixed it with normal water, and some mineral water rather strong. It sometimes this kind of water sell in a drugstores because it's very concentrate, and it depends from which sources it run out.
So it depends on where it comes from. Depends on the source.
Yeah, because some mineral water is very useful for your tummy, and some water is very good for your liver, and other mineral water is very useful for your pressure or heart. It depends, because in my country it's very, very important what kinds of water do you drink. For example, it's this water has numbers, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, maybe till 20 it has numbers.
Okay.
And in a park we have a very huge building where people can go and drink water, mineral water. There are a lot of there are many kinds of water: hot mineral water, cold mineral water, water which has a lot of iron. Which has a lot of other minerals, and it depends. And doctor says you need to drink water number 1, you need to drink water number 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different in my country. Yeah. So I know my mom was just told that she should probably have coconut water. so that's right now the fad right now in the U.S. for people to drink coconut water. But one thing, Tatiana, you made a grammar mistake that is very, very common, and that's to add a do. And basically, what you said is that in Russia it depends on do the kind of water you drink. And it's actually what you should have said is it depends on the kind of water you drink.
How can I say it depends on the kind of water?
Yeah, and I think you said it depends on the kind do you drink, is what you said. But you don't put the do in there as a question.
Do?
I
do. I didn't actually write down the sentence.
Are you using earphone from your computer? Heavy echo. It's frustrating. So
Yeah.
I would ask you, are you using earphone?
Yeah, Tatiana?
I didn't hear clearly. What does she say?
Could you mute real quick? Yeah, there's a heavy echo when you're not muting, and it's when I'm talking, they can't understand. And when Heidi was talking, that's what Heidi asked, is that if you could get earphones or something, because it's a heavy echo, or stay muted unless you're talking. But anyway, it depends on the kind of water you drink instead of depends on the kind of water. Depends on kind of water do you drink, is what you said. So keep the do out. But all right, thank you. Let's go on and let's read this. We have 4 words. We have springs, illness, popularity, and critics. Does everybody know those words? Heidi, are you familiar with all of these words?
What?
The words, the springs, illness, popularity, and critics.
Yeah, I know.
You know, okay. Cornell, do you know these words?
What does it mean, the first one? It is
Spring.
a season or what?
It's probably meaning water, as in a natural hot springs or water springs where you can get water. So it is not the season.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean by that? So a lot of people will go into the wilderness and go to a springs and get water. And some places they're actually, like in Japan, I believe there's a lot of natural hot springs, isn't there, in Japan? Heidi?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I'm one day, it's one of my dreams to go to Japan and go to some of their spas. So basically it's this kind of spring is what they're meaning. So.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Tatiana, do you know all of these 4 words? Springs, illness, popularity, and critics.
What kind of words? Springs. Springs, illness, popularity, critics. Illness, when people ill. There are some kinds of illness. Popularity, it's like popular. This. And sprints, sometimes it means somebody sprint, like jump, hop.
Yeah.
Sprints. But there's another. It's for example, I'm talking about mineral resources, mineral sources. It's like the same springs. Yes, where from the water came out.
Like in these pictures. This is freshwater springs.
Yeah. And what another? Critics. Critics, it's maybe when somebody criticizes another person.
Or another thing.
Or maybe, yes, critics. When I'm not, for example, I don't like this kind of products or water, I begin to criticize it.
Correct.
Say my opinion about this, maybe negative, maybe. Yes, most of all negative. Yeah?
Yes, most of the time, yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Hi, Ake. How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. Or AKA. AKA. And do you know all these words? Springs, illness, popularity, and critics.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, excellent. Okay, we're going to go ahead and read through this this reading, and the topic, of course, is on mineral water. Tatiana, can you read the first paragraph?
Okay. How often do you pay for something that is available most for free? It seems like a bizarre question to ask, but every day millions of dollars are spent in this way on bottled water. In many countries...
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, all right, thank you. And then Cornell, could you read the next paragraph?
Of course, in many countries, the quality of tap water is high enough to drink without fear of illness.
Mm-hmm.
However, it is in these countries that the consumption of mineral water is highest.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Heidi, can you read the next one?
Mineral water may seem like a recent fad. However, it has been popular for thousands of years. Historically, people would travel to natural. What choice?
They're on the. It's on the Verbling chat.
Yeah, natural. Which were renowned by their therapeutic effect.
Okay.
Spring.
Springs, yes.
Mm-hmm. In the 1970s, the fashion for consuming bottled water took off, with the marketing executive promoting the product not as a simple quenching drink, but instead as a symbol of sophistication.
Okay, so let's go over that word. Sophistication.
Sophistication.
Yeah, sophistication and affluence. So that might be a word. Also, thirst quenching. So I think you have problems kind of with your STs. The sophistication, thirst. Now there is a word that Heidi that you read that is very typical of everybody to mispronounce, and let me go over this word. We have the word executive, but we also have the verb to execute. Okay, and a lot of people mispronounce. They like to say executive like execute, so they say executive, but the correct pronunciation is executive.
Executive.
Yeah, so the stress is right in this area of the EC, executive. Now this word is execute, so even though they're only a couple letters off, the pronunciation is completely different on that, and I think everybody probably has a potential of making that mistake. So very good. I like it when you guys make those kind of mistakes because then I can go over it. So thank you. All right. Okay, can you read the next one?
Okay. In the 21st century, there are now over 3,000 brands of bottled water. Critics say that there is nothing to differentiate any of them. Many people also decry the environmental impact of packaging water in PET bottle or PET bottles and exporting it to the other side of the world, where it is bought for extravagant prices.
Okay, so this word differentiate.
Differentiate.
Yeah, differentiate. So this part right here sounds like the sh sound that you have a hard time with. Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Yeah, eate. Yeah, okay. And yeah, we might, depending on the industry, I don't know whether they call this PET bottles or PET bottles. Okay, and there have been predictions of a consumer backlash against what has been described as the ultimate marketing con. However, with almost 35 billion liters drunk last year in the U.S. alone, the what? Anybody?
Popularity.
Yeah, popularity. Okay. Of mineral water looks unlikely to wane in the foreseeable future. Okay, so what does wane mean? Anybody remember?
John Wayne.
John Wayne. That's a different spelling, but good try. Any idea?
Decrease?
Yeah, to wane means to decrease. Okay. So
Decrease or fall.
excuse me?
Decrease or fall. It is the same.
Foil?
Fall.
For?
F-E-L.
Decrease full?
Yeah.
I've never heard that word before.
F-E-L-L.
Oh, full.
Full.
F-U-L-L?
Yeah.
Decrease. No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Fall.
that.
Oh, okay, fall down. Okay, fall. All. So, fall. What I heard, I didn't hear the same word. Decrease. Yeah, the numbers fall. Yeah, that could be the same as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for not understanding. Yeah.
Or decline.
Decline. Very good. Decline. So it is unlikely that it will fall or it will decline in the unforeseeable or the foreseeable future. What is a foreseeable future?
That you can predict.
Predictable future.
What happened in the future.
So it's a predictable future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have unforeseeable future as another saying that we use in English, and that of course is not predictable. So, are there any other words or phrases in here that you guys do not know? Everybody know what backlash means? Consumer backlash?
Is it a game or
Game?
game?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Maybe back to the old time or back to something.
Well, actually, no. But consumer backlash. Another word for this would be feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been predictions of consumer backlash against what has been described as the ultimate marketing con. So they are predicting that consumers are going to be upset about buying tap water. So, but anyway, but we're not, because a lot of us don't live in areas where we can drink the tap water. So, Tatiana, can you drink the tap water in your area of Russia?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
And how about in Hungary? Cornell?
Sorry, Oli, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah. Can you drink the tap water?
Yes, of course.
It is safe to drink? Okay. And Heidi, you said it was safe in Japan. Is it safe in your area of Japan? Okay.
I'm living in Osaka. Before we are drinking the river water. Then after purified. Then before it was very bad and the smell was very strong.
Mm-hmm.
But, still safety, but I hated that smell. But they changed that they got some new technology. So now we don't smell. We don't have a bad smell from
I think
tap.
my town needs to get that technology because I hate the tap water here. Even taking a bath, I smell this water. It's like, ugh. So, okay, how about in your community?
Yeah, there's no problem. There's no problem. I drink. Yes.
You drink it? Okay. Yeah. When I was living in Korea, it was basically I was told don't even use the tap water for brushing your teeth or anything. They said it was, of course that was 20 years ago. I don't know if it's changed. And then when I was in Finland, they said that it was totally fine, but a lot of people still drink bottled water just as a rule of thumb. So let's look at these. Are these sentences true or false? Let's correct the false ones. Number 1, Tatiana, could you read that and tell us if it's true or false?
Okay. Just a moment. I open my own screen. Mineral water is most popular in countries with high quality tap water.
Is that true or false?
Maybe false.
Okay, it's actually true. Actually true.
I don't know, because my parents live in Ukraine and their water isn't very good, but people all the time buy water and mineral water and drink a lot of mineral water there, in spite of in tap water rather bad.
Okay. Yeah, so it might be depending on, it really depends on the country and so forth. So
yes, it depends how people care about themselves.
I agree with you there, totally.
Because there are a lot of factories, plants, and maybe air is polluted, and that's why people try not to drink water from the tap and to drink all the time mineral water to clean their body, or maybe, I don't know, to feel more minerals and vitamins.
Okay, right, thank you. Cornell, could you read number 2?
Mineral water has only recently become popular. It could be true, in my point of view.
Okay, it's actually false compared to if you look at the article.
Okay.
According to the article,
which paragraphs?
Let's see. In the 21st century, there are now over no, that's not it.
It had been popular for thousands of.
Where's it at?
This third paragraph, the first line. It had been popular for thousands of years.
The third paragraph. Okay, it has been popular for thousands of years. Yes. So thank you, Heidi. Okay, so the answer for that then is it has been popular for thousands of years. Okay, and Heidi, could you read the third one?
People say that the different brands of water are all the same. Yes, true.
True. Okay, and Ake, could you read the next one?
Mineral water will probably become less popular in the future. False.
Okay, and what is the truth?
And looks unlikely to wane in the foreseeable future.
Perfect. Exactly. So the popularity of mineral water looks unlikely to wane in the foreseeable future. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let's look at these explanations and see if these are correct. We have 5 different words from the reading, and let's see if we understand how to use these. Okay, could you do the number 1?
Okay, if a correction is bizarre, it's difficult to answer. It's a strange correction. No one knows the answer. B, it's a strange question.
If it's a bizarre question, it's a strange question, yeah. Or you just need to be patient and ask for clarification. What do you mean by that? So number 2, Tatiana.
If something quenches your thirst. Oh, quenches, what does it mean, quenches?
Yeah. Can you guess one of these? A, B, or C?
You thirst, maybe you want to drink lots of it.
It's actually the other one. It's letter B. It stops you feeling thirsty. So for example, I think this is a product that is around the world. Do you guys have Gatorade?
Yes. sports drink.
Yeah, and that's actually what we call a thirst quencher in English.
Mhm.
And so athletes will drink that Gatorade and other products like that to quench their thirst. So, Cornell, when you were playing soccer, did you guys drink? What did you drink? What kind of sports drinks did you drink after?
There is some special drink with energy, but I was drinking simple mineral water during halftime. Sorry, my son is on my lap.
Oh, that's totally fine. That's
Yeah.
totally fine. During my last class, there was a baby, 6-year-old baby girl was across the hall having a temper tantrum, and I was all worried that everybody could hear her. So
Yes.
it happened.
So I drank mineral water at the halftime
Okay.
of my match.
But do you know what the sports drinks like I'm talking about? That they're for sports to quench thirst and also give electrolytes. They give electrolytes to I think it's something like that. I'm not sure exactly the spelling. Something like that spelling. Okay. All right. Number 3, Heidi, could you read that one?
If there's a consumer backlash, let us see, people stop buying the product.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a type of feedback. They just say, I'm not going to give that to, we're not going to go there. So, okay, number 4, Cornell, could you read that?
Yes. If something is a con, it is what does con mean?
It's one of these. So can you guess?
Okay,
What does your gut say?
my guess is C.
C. Okay. Well, no, you're wrong, but that's okay. It is a trick. So a con is a trick. So another word that maybe you guys have heard in the past is fraud. So a con, a person who commits frauds or it makes tricks, you might call them a con man. So if you have a friend or you know somebody that cheats people, they are a con. And they trick people out of money usually. And so in this article, that some people are saying that the consumer backlash will eventually say that buying bottled water is a con because our tap water is just as good. So, okay. Number 5, okay, could you do that one?
Okay, if the popularity of something wanes, it becomes more popular. No one likes it anymore. It becomes less popular. C.
So it becomes less popular. Excellent. All right. So let's go ahead and fill in this blanks, and then we'll have a discussion. So Tatiana, can you do number 1?
There was after the company admitted using child labor. There was what kind of words can I put? I don't understand.
Okay, these words, the words from this previous, either bizarre, quenches your thirst, consumer backlash, con, wanes.
There was a wane after the company.
No. Does anybody else have any idea what that would be?
Consumer backlash.
Yeah, there was a consumer backlash. So the consumers stopped buying from the company because they heard about the child labor. And so the consumers got very angry. Okay, thank you, Heidi. Okay, could you do number 2?
But if One day, on a hot day, Charles finds that tea blank best. Tea quenches your thirst.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So quenches, would it be quenches your thirst or quenches?
Quenches the best. Quenches, yeah, not too.
What
Quenches the throat.
Well, how about his?
His throat.
Quenches his thirst best.
Thirst. Yeah.
Quenches his
Best.
thirst. Okay. All right. Number 3. Heidi, can you do that one?
Uncle Fred has some very bizarre habit.
Bizarre
Recently,
habits.
he started wearing a top hat in public.
Okay. Is that bizarre?
Bizarre.
Okay. All right. Next one. Number 4. Cornell.
The fortune teller is such con.
Yes.
Con.
Such a con. Yes. None of her predictions ever come true. Okay. Number 5. Okay, could you do that one?
Okay. Brad Smith's popularity blank after his movie bombed at the box office. Popular. Waned.
Yeah, waned. Now, of these words, I'm not sure why in this material by this company that I get this from, why they are always putting that. They put this in at least 3 lessons, and this word is pretty much used, and it's important for you guys to understand it, but it's pretty much used in writing. So you'll read it in the newspaper, you'll read it in magazines, but it is a word that is not used in conversation. Okay, so this word. Now all the rest, con, bizarre, quench your thirst, a consumer backlash. These 3 especially are in regular general conversation. Consumer backlash would probably be in a board meeting, or in a company or business courses and things like that. But these 3 are the most common of the 3 that people would use. So let's look at these questions. So Cornell, is mineral water popular in your country and with your family? I think you said it is.
Both are true because many company produces mineral water in Hungary, so it is very popular in Hungary.
Okay. And Heidi, how about is mineral water popular in your country and with your family?
Yes, mineral water is popular in my country, but not my family.
Okay.
I really stopped buying mineral water.
That's exactly my answer for mine. Yes, mineral water is popular in the U.S., but not with my family. Okay. How about you? Is it popular with your family?
No, I don't buy it because it's waste of money. And sometimes I heard tap water is better than mineral water. But
Yeah.
a recent trend kind of adding some flavor to mineral water, like slightly peach flavor or orange flavor. And maybe that kind of new type a bit popular, but I don't like it actually.
Yeah.
I like plain water more than flavored water.
They're also, another thing that they've been doing for about 4 or 5 years is they're adding flavor also to the natural spring water. And which is like, okay, it's not mineral water, it doesn't have the bubbles, but they're putting flavor in it, thinking possibly more people would buy it. I don't know how well it's gone. So all right, so we've already answered this one question. So which brands of mineral water are the most expensive? Why is that? So, Cornell, I think you need to take this one since you're the only one in this group that actually drinks mineral water. So.
There is a French mineral water. I don't know the name. It is very expensive.
Is that the Evian?
Yeah. Yes. You are
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is very expensive, as far as I know.
No. Was there a?
And Evian is a city in French in France as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We've done another lesson like this about mineral water, where I think you were in the class, Cornell, where they talked about. Maybe it wasn't specifically about mineral water, but they talked about politicians spending $200 for mineral water. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, I know it was during this time because I remember Araceli was in the class and she usually studies around now. But yeah, so there is really expensive mineral water, $200 or something. Whoa.
Yeah, I have just checked on the internet the price according to Amazon.com. 1.5 liter Evian mineral water costs $42. Sorry.
$42.
Yeah, $42. Yeah. Up to 43 dollars. Yeah.
$42 to $43. Oh. So, Heidi.
It is the link.
Okay. Heidi or Ake, do you know the price, or do you know of any expensive mineral waters?
No, I don't know.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Evian is $1 in here.
Evian is $1
Yeah.
in Japan. So it must depend on the country and so forth.
Not a big bottle, maybe 750 milliliter, $1, almost $1 in American dollar.
Okay, so it does depend on the country. Of course, that $42. Let's look at this link that Cornell provided. That's 1.5 liters, and that's also a case of 12. $44. That's still kind of expensive though for 12. $44 for 12 1.5 liters. Quite expensive. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, do you agree that bottled mineral water is the ultimate marketing con?
I'm not sure. Yeah, sometimes kind of mineral water like Evian, taste pure, but I'm not sure. I might be tricked. But maybe it came from spring. Maybe it might have a different quality of tap water, but not so many difference. So I don't use it. I don't buy it usually.
Okay, because it's all pretty much the same. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Heidi? Do you think it could be the bottled mineral water is the ultimate marketing con? Another word we can say it is scam.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but it's very expensive. Even only water came from the ground.
Yeah. So okay. Japan has a lot of natural hot springs. Does that mean you guys have a lot? Do you guys have a lot of mineral water as well?
Yeah. From Japan. Yeah. And for example, we have very big Mount Fuji, Mount Fuji through the rainwater through the Mount Fuji, and the skirt of Mount Fuji. There are many spring water. Then they got water sailing. Even though it came from natural, but it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It's kind of calm, I think.
Yeah. It could. Yeah. It could. I mean, kind of a con, but you know, it all depends on your point of view. You know. So, Cornell, what do you think? Do you agree that bottled mineral water is the ultimate marketing con?
It depends on in my point of view. It is not. It is not a scam or con because there are many good quality mineral water on the markets. So it is in my opinion it is true. But there also are many bad quality mineral water as well on the market. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends on the ingredients of mineral water.
Yeah, it definitely does. I remember buying a case of bottled spring water, so natural spring water, and it tasted like soap. It was so bad. It was like, ugh. But it was from a cheap store and a bad brand, and so in English we have the saying, you get what you pay for. So that's what I got, was bad water. So, okay, next question. Do you think that mineral water should be banned?
No, I don't think so, because if it is harmful, it should be banned, but if it's not, the company can have a freedom to sell their goods. Or it could damage the environment. It should be banned because it's bringing up groundwater sometimes harmful for the land or something.
Okay, so if it's harmful for the environment, but otherwise it shouldn't be. Okay. Heidi, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with him.
Okay. And Cornell, do you have any other opinion, or did?
Sorry, could you please repeat it because my baby is in a tantrum
Okay.
downstairs and there is a huge background noise.
Okay, no worries. Ake is saying said that a mineral water should only be banned if it hurts the environment. Otherwise, why not? If the people want to sell it, why not?
I don't know. Some bad quality mineral water must be banned because of for example unknown ingredients. Ingredients, but another ones are okay and shouldn't they shouldn't be banned.
Okay. All right. All right, let's go to the last question. Which other products are a symbol of sophistication and affluence? So, okay, can you think of other products that could be a symbol of sophistication and affluence?
Maybe jewels?
Okay, Heidi, can you think of something?
Maybe Evian, because it came from France.
Okay.
From Japanese thinking way, yes, French people are very sophisticated.
Yeah. Excuse me, American way too. We all think that everything French is sophisticated. Until you've been to France, and then you realize it's not the case. So, Cornell, can you think of something?
Armani suit.
Armani suit. Okay. Italy too.
Yeah, and very fast cars.
Sports cars.
Yeah.
That's what
Maserati. Yeah, and something like that.
Yeah. So sports cars
Yeah,
definitely have money.
they are unique.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, then if sports cars or even a Mercedes Benz is also considered sophistication
Yeah,
and
yeah.
influence.
Holly, I don't agree with the last statement because Mercedes-Benz it is a popular car in the world, but brand is very good, and Daimler has an outstanding reputation, but it is not unique in my point of view.
Anymore. At least it was when we were growing up, but so maybe it has changed. So yeah, so maybe you're right. I just remember growing up a Mercedes. If people had a Mercedes, they had it made. so that's what it was. Okay, so I'll take that off because it depends. What brand? Ake, what brand of car do people drive now in Japan? To show that they have it made.
Kind of sophistication affluence.
Yeah.
Maybe a Benz, German car Benz.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. BMW.
I'm thinking. Okay. Not okay. Cornell. You don't see that because you're neighbors to Germany, so that where they have a lot of Benz in that area, maybe. So, because in my country and then also in Japan, Mercedes is considered. You have arrived. So, all right. Let's go ahead and practice some of these words up here. Cornell, have you ever been a victim of a con? Have you ever been conned?
Regarding myself.
Yeah. So have you ever been conned? So has anybody ever cheated you out of money?
No, I haven't.
You were lucky. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but there is a game in Barcelona, the main street called La Rambla, and there is a tricky game to lost some money. I don't know the English name. I will check on the internet.
Okay. All right. Heidi, when you need to quench your thirst, what do you usually drink?
Tap water.
Oh, tap water. Okay, excellent. Okay. Okay. They say here Uncle Fred has bizarre habits because he's wearing a top hat in public. In your country, what is something that you guys would consider bizarre?
Bizarre.
Bizarre behavior, bizarre habit.
Bizarre habit. Maybe I don't know. Greetings are different from from some countries. Kissing greeting is bizarre here.
Bizarre, yeah.
Maybe kiss always contains kind of romantic, connotation.
Have you ever
kissing to the kids maybe could be.
Yeah. Okay, have you ever experienced that kissing?
No, I just experienced hug, but I like hug. Yeah.
Okay, hugs, but not the kissing. Cornell, do they kiss in Hungary when they greet?
Sorry?
Do people kiss in Hungary when they greet?
What?
Kissing.
Kissing?
Yeah, do people like kiss on the side? They go.
Yes, of course, yeah.
They do? Okay.
Yeah, it is common to greet somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. And I found the game name. It is Shell Game.
Shell Game. Okay.
Yeah, Shell Game. You can check on it in the class chat.
Okay, the Shell Game.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it is very dangerous.
I've heard about this one. I've seen
Yeah,
actually seen
yeah,
it on TV.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. To lose the money.
yeah, definitely. That's I've seen this actually on TV. So
Yeah,
but,
it is very popular in the world, especially in Hungary and in Europe.
yeah. All right. All right. Well, everyone, I want to thank you for your participation in class. I hope you learned some new words and got a chance to practice. And I'll see you again. And I'm sorry, apparently my camera is not working right now. So, but see you all later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.